So Waterford Camogie captain Niamh Rockett has just returned from the All-Star Tour to New York along with Daisha teammates Beth Carton and Lorraine Bray, and delighted to welcome Niamh to our Vodafone Gigabit broadband studio here in Dungarvan to tell us all about it. And Niamh, judging by the pictures, you seem to have a whale of a time out in the Big Apple. How would you sum up the whole experience?
Oh geez, it was brilliant. We all had a great time, and I suppose the thing that made it so good is that all the teams got on so well. There was players from Kilkenny, from Galway, Cork, Limerick, Tipperary. I resume we caught the van from Tipperary, and all the players gone really, really well. Everyone was saying the same thing. It was one of the best trips they were ever on, to be honest with you. And it was a credit to the Camogie Association and Liberty Insurance for how well they organised it. It's one that we won't be forgetting it anytime soon anyway. And it's great to have, I suppose, all the pictures as was seen, to look back on the memories and stuff. But no, it was just brilliant. It was so well organised. I don't think they could be topped now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, what kind of sights did you take in over the few days, Niamh?
We went to Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island on the Friday. We were only 5 minutes from Times Square, and went for a puck around Central Park then on the Saturday before the game, which was, I suppose, was a good memory to have. Bring your Harley down to Central Park and being able to play away when, I suppose, if you're going on holidays outside of Camogie or usually on off season. So it was great to have a puck around with all the girls and stuff in Central Park and have the pictures there. Then we played a game in Gaelic Park, and I suppose we did a bit of sightseeing around the pubs then for a little while. And then we got to go to a basketball game, Madison Square Gardens and Jersey Gardens, and we went to 9/11 Memorial. We took a lot in. You'd be wrecked tired after it. Yeah,
you fit a lot into the couple of days. And were you getting a couple of strange looks in Central Park when you were doing that bit of a puck around?
Oh, definitely, yeah. They were like, what kind of sticks are those? Yeah. And a few of those kind of questions, yeah. And there was a few people wanting to give them a go as well with the Harleys and Slitters and stuff. So it's great now to have, and I suppose it was great. Obviously, the Camogie Association is well organised, and they had a professional photographer there as well. So I suppose we'll have the pictures for a lifetime now. It's something we'll always look back on.
Absolutely, and it was that was only the second All-Star Camogie trip. Niamh, what was it like to play in Gaelic Park in that exhibition game on Saturday night?
Yeah, it was really, really good now, to be honest with you. The live stream, and the two commentators, Valerie Wheeler and Killian Whelan, came along with us. And they came along on the bus with us and everything. So we're all part of one big group from the get-go. Ray Kelly was with us for the whole trip as well, so it's funny seeing Ray in a different light as well outside of the Camogie pitch. But it was brilliant. I suppose Gaelic Park was somewhere my father played a couple of years ago, and he always had fond memories of it, so it was nice to go out and play there and take it all in. I suppose there was a Camogie game on before it as well, and it was great to meet all the different clubs and the different players from New York and see how much the game is thriving over there.
Yeah, and which players stood out, Niamh, during that exhibition game?
Yeah, Amy O'Connor got player of the match. She was brilliant. She scored 3-5 or 3-4, I think, in the game. She was class. I suppose all the Galway ones, it was good to get an opportunity to play with all the Galway players like Sarah Dervin, Shauna Healy, Niamh Kilkenny. They were all very, very good. And Caught the Van and Meg Farrell, and the other panel was class. They're all, Jesus, the standard is so high when you're going to those sort of games. Everyone, just the smallest things, they'd all stand out really, really well. Yeah,
and yourself and Beth and Lorraine were all came out on the winning side of it. Niamh, the 2019 team, came out on top.
Yeah, we were delighted with the win there. It was nice to celebrate it after the game, and I suppose it was nice to have it all. Myself and Beth and Lorraine, we all get on. Three of us get on so well. It was nice to have the opportunity to play in Gaelic Park, and I suppose be part of a memorable occasion, and then the win was just made it that little bit sweeter.
Yeah, absolutely. And does a trip like that, and you've, I suppose, showed the effort that the association are making to kind of, I suppose, reward players for all the sacrifices that they put in throughout the season?
Oh, definitely. I couldn't fault anything that the Camogie Association did or Liberty Insurance did. They left no stone unturned, and I know that they've been working on it the last 2 years since the last All-Star trip in Real Madrid. They've been working on this All-Star trip, and hopefully it won't be the first or the last time that we'll be back in America. Hopefully it'll be the next All-Star trip then. We'll be back into the States again. It'll be hard top now, but it was just brilliant. And I know even girls were on the last trip in Real Madrid, and they said that they just said it was just unbelievable, this trip was, and that it was just you couldn't actually change anything on it. That was just that really good. Like, you know, everyone came back so close. Like, I think you've made friends from other counties that you nearly nearly round with in a game, or, you know, you necessarily wouldn't get on with, and you've come back with like new friends and friends from different counties, and I suppose memories that last forever.
Yeah, that's great to hear. And Niamh, I suppose looking ahead now to 2020, back on home soil, Fergal O'Brien has taken over from Donal O'Rourke as Waterford manager. What are your first impressions of him?
Yeah, he's very, very good, to be honest with you. He brings another level of professionalism and organisation to the whole Camogie setup. It was really, I was obviously sad to see Donal go after he bringing us to the quarterfinals last 2 years. He made massive strides for Camogie, and, you know, he brought us all along as players. But I suppose I'm eager to get involved again, and it kind of playing the Camogie All-Star Tour got kind of fire back in my belly and ready for the new season ahead. Fergal is, what can you say, like, you know, he's comes phenomenal experience from Derek McGrath. Like, his CV is unbelievable, and what he's going to do, I suppose, for Camogie to bring it up to another level of professionalism and bring us up to hopefully equal the men in future will be, he'll leave no stone unturned. Anyway, that's what I can gather from him so far.
And who is he going to have with him in terms of the backroom team this year, Niamh?
Yeah, look, he's going to have we've a couple of people that are staying involved. Sinead Fitzpatrick staying on as doctor, Kenny Murphy staying on as physio, which is brilliant because the girls really get on with them, and they suppose they know us all so far this year, and they know us all the last couple of years as well. Pauline Cunningham from my own club, St. Anne's, is involved. She's a selector with us, and we have a new nutritionist as well, Arthur Dunn. He's coming on board as well with us. So there's a couple of familiar faces, and there's a couple of people that are new on board, which is good. It's good to have that nice mix together.
Absolutely. And will you be back on the field now before Christmas, Niamh, to get preparing for the league?
Yeah, me and Lorraine and Beth got away with murder, I think. They started training now, but they started training while we were in New York, so we were back training again last night again to get back into it. But yeah, look, it's really, really good. We have Elena Carmody as well involved with us. She was involved with us last year as secretary for our team, and she's just brilliant. Like, you know, we have all our schedule laid out now until Christmas, and she's so organised with everything, and she's always there for any of the players involved as well. So we have it all laid out in front of us anyway, so there's only up to ourselves now to really push on. Everything has kind of been done for us, and hopefully now we'll kick on another gear this year.
Well, Niamh, thanks a million for dropping into our Dungarvan studios here this evening, and catch up with you again very soon.
Perfect, thanks Tomas.